All right, so this workout is for if you've been all of a sudden doing more walking than you normally do, doing more biking than you normally do because you want to be more active, we want to move more, but all of a sudden some of these muscles and areas are starting to feel tight, restricted. So this is a very low intensity, complementary workout for your cardio. This would be something you could do twice a week, 3 times a week. Just good to kind of reset the system, bring the stress down too. So this is not about getting our heart rate jacked up. This is not about getting a sweat. You might get a sweat going, but the focus here is movement, purpose, movement integrity, not intensity and high intensity. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off at the top with deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. You're gonna do this for 2 minutes. So with that, we're laying on the ground and we're breathing in through our nose. Hold. Hold. 2 minutes of that slow breathing. Then we're gonna hit some soft tissue work. Now, if you have a tennis ball or a foam roller or anything, you can use that. If you don't have any of this available, we're gonna start with some soft tissue work on the feet. So we can either roll our arches on the tennis ball, and you're gonna do each area about 30 seconds, okay? So we're rolling our arch, looking for some tight spots, feet, or you're just working manually as best you can, just kind of like digging in the arch with your fingers. Then we're gonna go to the calf, same thing. We can manually work on the calves. I got some tight spots in here, so we're digging deep, 30 seconds, just kind of massaging it out, pushing with our thumbs, or working with that tennis ball, and just rolling on there. Rolling in, rolling out. Then we're gonna hit the quads. So the best way we can hit the quad without an object is we're gonna go into our hip flexor stretch, and then I'm gonna push with my thumbs down, kind of work up the quad. Oh man, oh baby, we're tight, tight. So work in the quads, or you can lay on the ball and roll them out. Last one, hips. We wanna work the front side and the outside of our hips. So again, we can roll on the ball, or we can work in here and kind of press in, open up the hip. Outside, we can go to a side lying position here and kind of work that hip down. And then you can go ahead, touch yourself. Find some hot spots. It's okay, it's not inappropriate, it's yourself, you can touch yourself. All right, then we're gonna do some mobility. We're gonna do some circles, also known as CARs, controlled articular rotations. So starting with the hips, just thinking, create some tension with the arms, lock the body down, coming up and around, up and around. Just up, trace a big circle, swoop. Then with the knees, you can do this seated or standing. If you gotta hold on to something, that's cool too. Knees just working forward and back. Can even rotate in and out. The knee can rotate a little bit. Just kind of doing, tracing little motions. Then the ankles. We're gonna just do some circles with the ankle. One way, and the other way. And then the feet, this one might be kind of hard to see, but I'm gonna lift my toes up, and I'm gonna try to just push my big toe into the ground. You might get a cramping sensation, and all the toes. So do little toe waves, If you can't do this, you might have to manually hold down your toes. Then we're actually going to stretch. So now we're gonna stretch the hips. Hip flexor stretches. Again, guys, these are like 30 seconds per everything. So we're stretching out the hips. We can also stretch out the outside hip. On the side, cross over, pulling my right knee towards my left shoulder. Here, stretch, stretch, kind of pushing against my hands. So I'm doing a little bit of contract, relax, stretching here. Then for my back, I'm just gonna hit some cat camels. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And the calves, stretching the calves, and come back. Stretching this back calf, pushing my heel down. Again, working, I feel that on the front side. If you feel on the front side, that's okay. That's a little bit of a anterior tibialis, front of the calf, ankle spot there. Stretch and stretch. Again, 30 seconds to a minute. Then we're gonna go through a kind of a density set to strengthen all the muscles that might be contributing to some of the tightness, weakness. So we're gonna hit 3 to 4 rounds, 10 reps of each. Glute bridge with a reach here. I'm gonna bridge up, then I'm gonna push in and reach. Up. Then I'm gonna hit my dead bugs, flatten the back out, curl up. That's how you should do them. I see too many of you doing these too fast. Breathe out. Then our hip flexor lift off. What I'm gonna do here is we can use our tennis ball or anything. We're gonna actually work the hip flexor. So sit up nice and tall. Then I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna come out. Oh. Oh, you might feel some cramps coming on. Fight through those cramps. You can do both sides, 10 reps. Last one, donkey kicks. So I'm here, abs are engaged, squeezing this glute. From the side, back stays flat here now. Come up, squeezing this butt cheek. Up. Okay, so you're gonna hit that circuit 3 to 4 times for 10 minutes. Again, this isn't about intensity, it's about quality movement. Pushing the limit on the range of motion of things and doing the best that you can, and then get out for a walk. So it's not always about high intensity. We've gotta do what we can to keep our mind right, to keep our body right, to keep our joints right. Till next time, we'll talk soon.